Forza was built out of a love for cars, car passion. Our goal is to turn car lovers into gamers and gamers into car lovers. Forza is a huge game, it always has been, it's even bigger this time around. We have over 400 cars from over 50 manufacturers, over 100 tracks, new car types. There's over 100 new cars that have never been seen in a Forza version before. We've got SUVs now, down to classic cars, as well as all the hot new models that have come out since Forza 2 launched, including the hot new Audi R8 V10. The amount of detail that we're putting in these cars is simply incredible. We've got 10 times the polygons in the cars than we had in Forza 2, 4 times the texture resolution. We're modeling every little detail in these cars. You can see tread blocks, tearing of the rubber on the tires, the little backup sensors in the bumpers. We've got the 24 LED lights in the headlights of the Audi R8 that signify Audi's connection with the 24 hours of Le Mans. Valve stems, just incredible level of detail. Again, it's important to get all this just right because this is a game about car passion. Looking at cars, driving them, tuning them, painting them, racing them. The cars need to look real, they need to feel real, they need to sound real. And with this level of detail, it's pretty hard not to have a beautiful car like this tug at you. We've done a lot of things this time around to make the game more approachable to more of a casual player as well. Forza at its heart is an incredible simulator, and we're doing things in simulation that no other game can touch. Our tire physics alone, we're now doing visual tire deformation that you can see the tire fold under a corner and get tire flex. But sometimes a simulator can be intimidating to a casual game player or even to a casual racing gamer. So we've added some new assists this time around to make the game more approachable to every player. Because whether you're an 8-year-old boy with that Lamborghini poster on the wall or you're a 60-year-old granddad that likes to muscle on a Camaro but maybe is intimidated by the controller or intimidated by a simulator, we want them to be able to come in and express their car passion and have fun as well. So we've added a couple big new features. One is the auto brake feature where we have the green line from before. You just follow the green line. It kind of tells you the ideal line around the track. You can just drive holding the throttle pinned on the controller, and all you have to do is move the thumbstick to follow that line. If you do happen to make a mistake, we have a feature called rewind now as well. So if you get into a corner, you're 8 laps into a 10-lap race or something, and it puts you to the back of the grid, and you're like, I don't want to start this whole thing over again. You just hit the back button and it rewinds some amount of point in time. It's really cool. Then you can pick up from that point in time again and it saves your race. You don't have to redo the whole thing. Or if you just missed out on creating a really cool visual moment by damaging some cars or spinning out, you can rewind and try it again and see if you can get it to happen even more spectacularly that time around. As I mentioned, over 100 tracks this time in Forza. We've got real-world tracks, fictional tracks. This is a track that's set on the southern coast of Spain in Montserrat. Fictional environment that we created. Real tracks, while they're very fun to drive, oftentimes are not very interesting to look at because they're designed to be safe for real race car drivers. We're not very concerned with safety in a video game, so we can have a lot of fun with visual direction and style in each of these tracks. They're designed to be fun to drive, beautiful to look at, and very immersive experience for players. So let's jump in and take a look at one of the new tracks in Forza Motorsport 3, Camino Viejo. Here you get a look at some of the new tech. It's amazing what we're pushing through the Xbox 360 this time around. This is our second time developing on this platform. We're really getting the true power out of the box now. Here you see our high detail car roll up to the grid. We're modeling things now like tire flex. The tires actually flex visually under load, under cornering loads. One of the things you'll notice this time around is we have cockpits. It's been a highly requested feature from a lot of our players. It's a huge investment for us, but it makes a lot of sense. Cars are cool inside as well as outside, and we've done this for all 400 plus cars in the game, have this level of detail. Again, here you just see the incredible level of detail in the cars, accurate reflections. Again, we're a true simulator, and you can't really call yourself a true simulator without damage, so we continue to model full damage. With all the cars can be deformable, scratched, parts broken off, glass broken. We've also introduced a new feature called rollover this time around as well. You can flip cars over, see the bottom sides of the cars. It's really cool. See if we can get one to do it here. Pretty cool immersive experience. Have the AI take over. Again, you're seeing the beautiful countryside here, set in the southern coast of Spain in Montserrat. We sent a team of game developers out there to capture all the details of this area. Even though it's a fictional track, it's a real setting and it needs to be believable. We've created a whole backstory for this track environment, how it came to be, so that we can make creative decisions that are in line with that along, and it makes sense. It's that much more immersive and impressive to look at. Here you can see we've done quite a bit of damage here to our beautiful Audi. We've improved the AI system from Forza 2 this time around. Much more human-like behavior. We've created this pressure system where you'll start to see, you may have already seen some of that, where you start to get close, they'll start to exhibit human-like behavior. Whereas you get close to the back of them, they're more likely to make a mistake, depending on what you've done to them in the race prior. So as you start to pressure them from behind, you'll see them maybe come offline. Creates for some interesting moments. You'll be chasing some cars, he might hang a couple wheels off into the grass, or he might spin out or make a mistake or something like that. They'll do that with each other as well. And occasionally you'll see the cars like make mistakes with each other and spin off. It makes it feel like you're playing against real people. It's a lot of fun.